Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shayne, and today we're going to be doing a little bit something out of the ordinary. I am actually not playing this game. I just decided, 30 seconds, take and record me playing one mission of the Call of Duty Black Ops original series to talk about a few things. So, I really have been debating on making some sort of video like this, and I finally come to it. I know I'm gonna get hated by all of my friends at school. I'm 100% certain that I know I am. But I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I've created, we're gonna call it Story Time with Shayne. And so today our story topic is about creeps. Now, I'm making this video prior to my starting review show that I'm going to start doing on this channel for, everything. Viral videos, mainly in gaming things, that sort of thing that relates to the internet. But right now we're going to start Storytime with Shayne, and you're going to, have a little bit of cinema type thing to hold your excitement over to actually let you watch something instead of just seeing, like a picture or something. So, as I said, today's topic is creeps. So, I'm going to start off with a very basic story. This one is more directed towards any lady viewers. So, girls, you're typically walking into, let's say you're going in for some brunch. And we're talking about eating at Panera Bread. We're going to go into Panera, and you're gonna, decipher the menu, figure out what you want to have to eat, comprehend what it says, figure it out, and understand, and then realize that, I'm just gonna have the salad because being 90 pounds is a bit overweight, so I'm gonna have to watch what I eat. And then all of a sudden, before you go up to pay, you take a moment to get your wallet, and you unzip it, pull out your money, and go up to purchase your food, and then all of a sudden you get this awkward feeling. You get this just weird feeling of like, who's watching me? What's going on? And then all of a sudden you put it together that this old guy is sitting over there in the across the plate of a room. He's just standing there taking, not pictures of you, but he's looking at you. And then you're like, oh God, who's that creep over there? And then you find out that he wasn't actually looking at you, he was looking at the old woman in front of you. Then after you put the pieces together, you realize how awkward it was. And then all of a sudden you put the pieces together that this young cute boy is looking at you. There's also another story that I have about a certain topic in that nature. So, about creeps. So, talking about creeps in general, not looking at creeps, but so this relates to me a kind of a self story. So I didn't take Spanish. I decided not to go mainstream Spanish lane. I'm not taking Spanish. Decided to take German actually, because I know quite a bit of French already, and I thought that I could learn more because the teachers in our school literally don't care. They're like, oh, is this your homework worksheet? Okay. So, and then they look at it, and then you literally have scribbles on your paper. Literally scribbles on your paper. You decide, and the teacher's like, this looks pretty good, this is grade A work. And then let's say a really stupid kid in your class, not stupid, but mal-caring about the class, and this homework assignment, he actually, put in some effort and made some attempts to put words, while you yourself just basically scribbled on a piece of paper. The teacher examines his, and then realizes, wow, you suck at this, jeez, get it right, these answers are completely wrong, while you just scribble down some answers. I know that's true for me, but for my German teacher, she is all like, she is all like, "Was ist das?" and like has this weird, like she has this like weird. She looks like she's old, but she's not. She's like 40. She looks like she could be like an old grandmother, but she is not. She's not even married. Like, it's creepy. And she does all these weird, like, not impressions, but she thinks she is the best teacher in the entire world. She's like, "Was ist das? Oh." And if for those of you who aren't in German, "Was ist das" means "what is that?" Yeah, you're just a little bit of lesson. I know it's strenuous on the brain to think about school right now, even though, you know, most of us are in the final stage of being in school. And so, basically, we literally have just figured out what she is saying. We've managed to make a cipher about what she's talking about. Even though we're taking German, we still figured out how to cipher. So we had to like write down what she's saying in words. So we started understanding what she's talking about. And so I finally started to learn something the other day when we understood what she was talking about. Unfortunately, what she was talking about, according to our script, seems very irrelevant. She's talking about monkeys eating planes while flying on a bike. I don't know. I just can't help you there. I don't know. The whole point of her being a creep, the whole point of this episode was creeps. Now, for at the moment, you're probably thinking to yourself, "God, this guy's an idiot. Jesus Christ, I don't want to hear any more about his stupid... Oh, I don't want to hear it about any more of his stupid complaining. Oh, God." Well, I'm not complaining. See, I'm reviewing. I'm reviewing teachers. So if any, you know, principal, perchance, or any superintendent maybe sees this, maybe they should hire a new German teacher. No offense to my German teacher, but she can't teach for her life. Like, how she explains it is so, like, malnourished. It makes me feel like I'm stupid. Like, I proceed to say like, and I hate the word. I also hate the word now, because I used it 136 times in my research paper. But she just is really creepy in how she acts and how she talks and teaches. You know, everyone I feel knows has some teacher like that. They have somebody like that. They've got a teacher who does that. And it's just so true for everyone. I can honestly say that is the most truthful statement that I could have possibly made about this kind of event. Now, this is just a story type setting, so I'm going to quickly shift gears to another story. So we're going to get back to my restaurant thing about Panera Bread. So I was literally in Panera the other day, and I was with my girlfriend. And, you know, women are expensive. I mean, all guys can attest to that. They want this, they want that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a great thing to have a lady, but it's just so There's so much effort that guys have to put into it. Like, oh, what about my needs? Oh, so the story isn't really about creeps anymore. It's about, okay, well, continuing. So we were in the store, and you know, I was being a gentleman, and I opened the door into Panera, and I walked up, and I asked my girlfriend, what she wanted to eat, and she told me she wanted like some, I don't even remember what it was now, because it kind of eludes me, because it wasn't about my food, it was about her food, but I just remembered it for the short time. Aside from that, that happened, and this weird old man, I go up to pay, and this weird old guy cuts me in line, and the woman's like, next customer, please, and I'm like, alright, I'm next, definitely next. This old guy's like, like mumbling under his breath, and you can hardly understand what he's saying, but he goes up, and he eats, not eats, but he orders in front of me. And so I tell him, excuse me, sir, you just cut me in line. And so he orders, and I kind of stop being mad. My girlfriend's like, it's alright, we'll be next. Alright, so then I'm up. So then I order my food. We get the order. Alright, so everything's fine and dandy. We got the food, we got the drinks. It's alright. We're sitting down at the table. This old guy, staring at me from across the room. I feel like I'm being violated or something at the same time. But this man is just staring deeply into my eyes. Like it's the scariest thing I've ever experienced. He's just like, oh yes. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh, look at those. Oh, God. Little boys. Oh. Like, he was very intimidating in how he acted. It was scary. Like, I would have expected him to either be looking at my girlfriend or some other girls, but no. He was staring directly at me. Now, I could feel him looking at me, and I knew he was there, so, I take a bite of my sandwich, chew it a bit, and then look over at him, just, like, look up and glance over. I'd see him staring at me, and he'd be like, and he'd, like, kind of like, he'd be like, newspaper, oh, yes. So, long story short, gawking is not the way to go. Life lessons from Shayne. Women are expensive, so make lots of money, and be good in school, don't do drugs, and stay alive. Yeah, death is never the answer. Yeah, party time, Wayne's World. I hope I can't get sued for that. Okay, that was a reference from Wayne's World, the actual movie made by somebody. Wayne's World. Look it up. Amazing movie. Pretty good. Don't sue me. I don't think I can be, but I'm telling you right now, in context, the reference is from Wayne's World. There you go. It's satisfied now. I can't be sued. Alright, so that was Story Time with Shayne episode 1. I don't think we're going to be having any more of these before I start actual starting into my screening process. So, I think that about does it for this episode of Storytime with Shayne. This is not going to be an everyday thing. This is more of think about it, kinda improvise the whole thing, wing it. Yeah. I mean, some people will find this funny, some people won't. I'll be very sad if no one finds this funny. Probably fall down some stairs again, which I do multiple times a day. But as always, keep yourself looking fancy. Wear bow ties, because bow ties are cool. And, yeah, just go out there and do stuff. Things. I hope. Alright, well, you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys next time. Take care.